Yo, too, it's your boy Born Time, man. Back with another video, man. And today we got this a banger video for y'all boys. You feel me? We're gonna be talking about the NBA Top 25. I mean, y'all seen it though. Like y'all seen a little intro, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, a little trailer, man. Got some, you know what I'm saying? Got some of the best players of all time, bruh. You know, let me know what y'all think. Let me know if y'all want me to do a top 50. Let me know what y'all would change about it. All that good stuff, bro. And without further ado, man, let's not waste no time, man. Let's get into the video.
You got to be aware of the inbounder here if you're Philly.
It's off to Leonard, defended by Simmons. Is this the dagger? Game! Series! Toronto has won!
25. We got the Claw himself. You feel me, man? Before I even start by talking about the Claw and shit, I just wanted to say that there's a couple of players that did not make my list. Allen Iverson did not make my list. James Harden, Giannis, and a few others. Chris Paul was one of them. For holding them out, I'm not going by. Okay, so what I'm going by is it's a mixture of accolades and skill. It's like, say, you know what? When we get to that, I'll let y'all know. But because there's gonna be some controversial ones, and I'm gonna explain it when I get through this one. I'm just gonna say Kawhi Leonard, the skill. He's a very skilled player. One of the greatest defensive players ever. In my top 5 defensive players ever. Perimeter defenders at least, not paint, not centers and shit. One of the top 5, if not top 3 perimeter defenders ever. Yeah, 2 times Finals MVP, 2 times champion. One with the Spurs, one with the Toronto Raptors. 2 times Defensive Player of the Year, back-to-back years, by the way. 5-time All-Star, 6-time All-Defensive Team, 3 first teams and 3 second teams, and 4-time All-NBAs. 2 first-team NBA All-NBAs and 2 second-team All-NBAs, and he was an All-Star Game MVP. So yeah, with Harden, CP3, Allen Iverson, it's just some of the accolades didn't stack up. Is Harden and CP3 more? I mean, Harden is an AR more skilled offensively than Kawhi. Yeah, but like the gap defensively is huge, and the accolades kind of don't stack up. This is like the only guy on this list that has like a lot of time to really get it going. Like Kawhi's only like 29. Like he's definitely by far the youngest player on this list, by far. All the other guys are mostly retired, and there's a couple of guys who are like in their mid-30s. So that just speaks volumes to how great Kawhi is. Even though he's not a great scorer, he's a great not like all-time great scorers. He's one of the all-time great defenders, man. But yeah, without further ado, let's get into number 24.
Dropping back, they're not going to guard Oliver Miller, who's going to inbound the ball. Baseline Sabalas, Barkley puts it up. Does it count? It does!
Jake O'Donnell said it counted!
Jake O'Donnell said it's good!
Oh my goodness, let's watch this!
4, man, you feel me, man? You know the fucking vibes, man, the fucking Chuckster, you heard? Yeah, man, it's the 5th pick, man. 5th pick in the draft, man, 85 draft, man. He went to the Philadelphia 76ers. There's actually a draft story about him going to the Sixers. Like, he didn't want to go, so he ate himself overweight and shit, and then like it ended up like not here. Yeah, crazy. But he ended up going to Sixers anyways, even though he gained like 10 pounds, some crazy amount of weight. But yeah, man, Charles Barkley. I got number Charles Barkley number 24, man. I actually have over Leonard. Like he's like better stats, you know what I'm saying? Like, better offensive player type, you know what I'm saying? He was a demon. Think about a 6'6" guy who averaged a double-double. This guy is 6'6". That guy right there is averaging a double-double in an era where David Robinson, Hakeem Olajuwon, Shaquille O'Neal, Tim Duncan was actually like right at the end of his career, actually. Jordan, Bird, Magic, you name the Hall of Famer. He played against him, bro. 11-time All-NBA, 5 first teams, 5 second teams, and a 3rd team. His career was from 1985 to 2000. 11-time NBA All-Star, NBA MVP in 92-93. He also went to the finals against and played against Michael Jordan himself. Then the Phoenix ended up losing in 6 games. John Pax hit a game-winning shot at the end of the game. And he's the NBA rebounding leader in 1985-86. And 2-time gold medal winner, man. Part of the 92 team and part of the Dream Team, and then 96 team. And yeah, man, that's Charles Barkley at number 24. And yeah, nothing more, man. Played for the Sixers, Suns, and Rockets. I don't know, man. I kind of lost respect for. I didn't watch too much Chuck, but I lost a little bit of respect for him when he went to Houston trying to chase the ring. But other than that, man, Hall of Fame career, and I got my number 24, man. And without further ado, is going to number 23.
Can't get the shot. Out front to Jordan. 8 seconds on the shot clock. Jordan backs in on Jeff Van Gundy. Jeff knocks it away. Picked up by Stockton. Stockton down the left side. Cross court to the elbow. Hammer down.
Look out!
Carmelo. Oh, baby. You gotta love it.
Wants another timeout.
Carmelo. But it's a defense of Jeff Malone on Michael Jordan as he knocks the ball away. Here's Jeff Malone on a steal. Corbin tipped it up. Stockton grabs it. And Karl Malone finishes it off. In your face, Malone.
We got the mailman himself, man. Karl Malone, man. Yeah, man, we got Karl Malone here, man. 2-time MVP, 14-time All-NBA, 11 first team, 2 second teams, and 1 third team. 14-time All-Star, 2-time All-Star Game MVP, 3-time Defensive First Team, 4 total, 1 second team, and is the second in all-time points in the NBA. In NBA history, 36,228 points, man. Mailman, one of the most dominant centers ever, man. Him and Stockton were a crazy duo back in the day, bro. They were insane. They played Jordan in a couple of finals. Well, I mean, Jordan has 6-0, so I think you get what happened to him. But career averages of 25 points, 10 rebounds, 4 assists a game. Tough. Carmelo was definitely tough, bro. Not gonna lie to you, bro. One of the greatest power forwards of all time. He's in the top 5 power forwards. The KG, Duncan, Dirk, they're all in that, He's in that area. But yeah, he would be a lot higher on here if he had any type of team accomplishments, if that were to make sense. If the Jazz were to really do anything, yeah, they made it to a couple of finals, but they didn't do anything in those finals. So, they had a prime opportunity when Jordan was out the league. Karl Malone was just entering his prime. So, he was actually not even just entering. He was already in his prime when Jordan left the league in 94, 95, when he went to play baseball. So, yeah, I mean, he had his chance, man, but he didn't come out the West. Hakeem dominated the West. So, that's why I can have Karl Malone up there, man. Yeah, great statistics for a single player, man. Great statistics, but a lot of players that have all the players that have up here have similar statistics, and either less statistics and greater team stats, or greater statistics or greater team stats and less statistics, but a better mixture of both. He had a lot of statistics, but no team stats. In 04 and shit, he tried to go to Kobe and them, tried to win a quick chip, didn't work out. Is what it is. But yeah, that's gonna do it for number 23, man. It's Karl Malone, the mailman. Now on to number 22.
Which is 2 of 11. Robinson with the steal. He's got Anderson all the way. What a move by... Here's Scottie Pippen trying to post. David Robinson reads it. Now watch the big guy in the open court. Michael Jordan goes for the steal. He pulls it back and dunks the basketball. Tremendous open court play by David Robinson. And what does he mean to this team? When we take a look, you see points, yes, 10th, rebounds 6th, field goal percentage 6th, steals, one of the top 5 in the league, and blocks.
Clippers on an 8-0 run. Cummings almost picks the pocket of Grant. Jordan goes baseline left, shot partially. How about the block again? Here it comes.
Well, here's Michael. He's taking off, and you see him meeting him right at the top.
You feel me? Won an MVP, man. The Admiral, bro. It's the Admiral. You feel me? Stop playing, bro. Drafted 7th overall pick in the 1987 draft. Rookie of the year, first year NBA MVP in 1994. Scoring champ in 1993, 10-time All-NBA, 8-time All-Defensive Team, and a 2-time NBA champion. I have him over Malone because he was a much better defender. Even though Malone has more MVPs, it's one more MVP, and David Robinson has more team success. Yes, is that kind of like bad? Like you compare players based off team success. It's kind of hard to do that, but you gotta consider David Robinson was a very great player in the second championship, he was kind of out of his prime. But the first championship, he was definitely still like very great. It's just Tim Duncan was just, bro. It's Tim Duncan, bro. Tim Duncan's higher on this list. You'll see Tim Duncan. You'll definitely see Tim Duncan, and you'll definitely see Tim Duncan in this video. So he's gonna be higher on this list. So yeah, David Robinson, man, the Admiral, bro. One of the greatest defensive big men of all time. Had a quadruple-double against the Houston Rockets. I believe. I don't have the year, but I know he got a quadruple-double versus the Houston Rockets, man. That should speak volumes to his defensive play. One of the greatest defensive players ever. One of the greatest all-around centers ever, man. Offensively, defensively. The scoring championship in 1993 is a funny story how Shaq was, like, leading, and then, like, Dave Robinson scored, like, 71 against the Clippers in, like, a game. The Spurs didn't have to play, just to be petty. And that was a pretty funny story. But yeah, man. On to number 21.
2.4 seconds remaining. Moses with a long distance attempt. It goes! It goes with one hand for Moses Malone.
This is Malone, you feel me? 13 All-NBA, 13-time All-Star, 3-time NBA MVP, 8-time All-NBA, 1-time NBA champion, 1-time Finals MVP, 2-time defensive team, and 6-time rebounding champ. He won his NBA championship in 1982, 1983, the year before they drafted Charles Barkley. So, I mean, look at this graphic. That's pretty crazy, right? Look at that. They can't stake him. This is one of the people, like, this is probably one of maybe only one or two people on this top 25 list. Then when I looked at it, I was like, when I was making this list, you know what I'm saying, doing my research and shit, I was like, damn, like, he was really nice. Like, no cap, he was tough. Moses Malone was tough. Career averages of 20 and 12, 3-time MVP, the All-Star MVP at that with Julius Erving on his team. That's a tough feat. So that's nice, bro. That means you're nice. Even though I have Julius Erving ahead of him, you're nice. This guy's nice, bro. And man, it's hard to argue with these numbers, bro. He played for a bunch of teams: Spurs, Sixers, Atlanta, Houston. He played with a bunch of teams, you know. Back he was in the ABA era and shit like that, and then when they merged to the NBA and shit like that. So, yeah, man, that's number 21, Moses Malone, man. One of the most talented centers ever, bro. And yeah, we're going to number 20.
Rondo's not in the game. They don't want him out there. They have shooters on the court now. House.
Very interesting, Clyde.
But they want Pierce on a high screen. He likes that high screen.
Chandler on him. Knicks do not have a foul to give. Actually, Knicks do have a foul to give. My mistake. Up top to Garnett. Garnett for the win. Puts it in at the buzzer and breaks the hearts of the Knicks fans here today.
And you gotta step up. You gotta step up on the pick and roll. With that amount of time, you're not switching, you're stepping up, and the Knicks did not. Garnett, miserable shooting throughout the game, but he made some big baskets when it counted, none bigger than that one.
Net, bro. The big ticket himself, you feel me? One of the greatest defensive players, one of the greatest leaders, all of that, bro. All in one, bro. One of the most competitive guys, trash-talking guys of all time, bro. One-time NBA MVP, one-time Defensive Player of the Year, one MVP in 03, one Defensive Player of the 08. The same year he won his championship, his one and only championship. 9 times All-NBA, 12 times All-Defensive. That just speaks volumes to how great of a defender he was, perimeter and interior defender. The guy was just one of a kind, though. Rebounding leader 4 times. The guy would talk crazy to you, averaging career averages of 18 and 10 a game. Like, they're not the greatest career averages, but you gotta realize latter to his career, he was in Brooklyn for a little bit. You know, that little field experiment that the Celtics are still eating on till this day. And in Minnesota, he in a little retirement. You know how it goes. But yeah, man, that's gonna do it for KG, man. On to number 19.
Green gets the pass. Shot clock at 7. Nowitzki against Turkoglu. Backs in. Falling away. Puts it up. Banks it in. Oh, what a tough shot from Nowitzki. And the Mavericks take a 2-point lead with 5.9 remaining. Still plenty of time for Orlando, but what a clutch shot from one of the best shot makers in the history of the game. Turkoglu right on him, Chris.
That's the shot we talked to Coach Van Gundy about. Sometimes the guy just going to make a shot, well guarded, a shot you wouldn't recommend, and the guy makes it off the glass like a sidewinder. Just incredible release. And I don't think there was ever a doubt in his mind that it was money in the bank.
Nowitzki here in the fourth quarter has 6 points.
Drafted with the 9th pick of the 1998 NBA draft, Milwaukee Bucks took Dirk Nowitzki, made a horrible decision, and ended up trading him to the Dallas Mavericks, where he spent 21 years there, man. His 21-year career, man. He was NBA MVP in 06, 12-time All-NBA, 1-time NBA champ in 2011, 1-time Finals MVP, 14-time All-Star, and he's 6th all-time in scoring. One of the greatest shooting big men ever. You could say he is the greatest shooting big man ever. I would probably say that. Is the one-step fadeaway. Had probably one of the most unguardable moves ever with that one-legged fadeaway. Insane, bro. How Dirk used to do niggas, bro. Crazy, bro. Averages of 21 points, 7 rebounds a game for a career. Spent his whole career in Dallas. 2011, that finals run was insane, man. Went first round, took out Kobe, and the defending champs swept them. Second round, took out the Spurs. Third round, took out the defending champ Thunder. Not defending champ Thunder, excuse me. The young up-and-coming Thunder, prime KD, prime Westbrook. And then top it all off in the finals, he beats the super team Heat, LeBron, Bosh, and Wade, in their first year together. Dirk himself took him out. One of the greatest finals of all time, man. Him and Tim Duncan back in the day in the early 2000s used to have crazy, early 2000s, like 05, 06, 07, 04 even, crazy battles, bro. In the Western Conference Finals, semifinals, crazy. You can pull up stats all day against those two. Those two used to have crazy battles. Duncan, most of the time, came out on top. Team was better, so, But, yeah, man. I had Dirk strictly over KG because he's the better scorer, definitely. KG even though KG is the much better defender, Dirk, I feel like, is a much more skilled player, like all around. And also, like, I just give Dirk more of the edge personally because that finals he won, I just feel like it's more, just weighs more. Because all finals are not the same, KG got his finals, yeah, but I think Paul Pierce won MVP, if I'm not mistaken, finals MVP. So, and Dirk did it himself, man, and on stayed Dallas all of his career, all 21 years of his career, since he got traded there from Milwaukee. He stayed in Dallas, man. Dirk's that guy, bro, no cap. Like, that's my nigga for real, bro. But, yeah, that's why I have him over KG. His finals just means more, and then I feel like the gap between them is not that big when it comes to offensive defense, so I just feel like that just factors in. About the same amount of accolades. But, yeah, let's get to number 18. Man, this guy was a literal beast, bro, statistically, bro. Like, this shit was crazy, bro. Career averages of 27 points and 13.5 rebounds a game, bro. For a short 13-year career. 13 years, he managed to 11-time All-Star, 10-time All-NBA player, Rookie of the Year, and All-Star Game MVP. No championship to his name. He won, I believe, 0-7 in finals. Kind of tough that you're going against Bill Russell and that team. And that team was like, there was really no beat in that team. I think Bill Russell only has like one finals loss or two finals losses in his whole career. and 11 wins. So that just shows you, bro. You don't get championships off Bill Russell easy, bro, at all. He holds the record for the most finals points in a game with 61 in 1962. So yeah, man. That's Elgin Baylor, man. One of the greatest scorers of the early decades of the NBA. On number 13.
Lakers trying to pressure the inbounds pass, and it comes into Walt Frazier with 10 seconds now showing on the clock. 8 seconds left to go on the clock. 7, 6, 5. DeBusschere shoots. Hit with 3 seconds to go. 2 seconds. 1 second. West throws it up. He makes it. West threw it up and makes it. Over half court. The ball game is tied. Jerry West made it from the other side.
And with the second pick in the 1960 draft, man, the LA Lakers took Jerry West, you feel me? In his 14-year career, man was an 11-time All-Star, 12-time All-NBA, 1971 All-Star MVP, 1969 scoring champ, 5-time All-Defensive, 1-time Finals MVP, and 1-time NBA champion, you feel me? He won Finals MVP the year he lost. That just goes to prove how great he was, man. Career average of 27, 5, and 6. Crazy, man. One of the greatest point guards ever. The logo himself. Not much of a winner, bad finals record, but that shit. I mean, it's kind of like everybody in that era was not really getting any type of rings on Bill Russell. So it is what it is. One of the greatest statistical point guards ever, though. He's up there for sure. Finals MVP and a championship, and 5 times All Defense. But yeah, that's gonna do it for Jerry West, man. And without further ado, let's get into number 16. And with the first pick of the 1960 NBA draft, the Cincinnati Royals selected Oscar Robertson. Man, you feel me? In his 14-year career, that man's a 12-time All-Star, 6-time assist champ, 3-time All-Star MVP, 11-time All-NBA, 1960 Rookie of the Year, and a 1962 NBA MVP, and the 1971 NBA champ. You feel me? One of the greatest point guards ever, man. What more can be said, bro? Mr. Triple-Double himself. The first player ever averaged a triple-double in the NBA and NBA history. Obviously, modern day, we have Russell Westbrook, who does that on pretty much on a regular now. But, yeah, he won a championship in 93. And that's 71, I meant. Too bad that he was pretty much out of his prime by then. He was averaging like 12 points a game at that point. He was pretty much the second fiddle to Kareem. And not even that much of a second fiddle. So most of his prime was spent in Cincinnati, where he didn't really win shit but stacked up a lot of stats. Which kind of for a lot of these players, Elgin Baylor, Wilt Chamberlain, Oscar Robertson, a couple of these players, man. Bill Russell really dominated that era with when it comes to championships. A lot of people had great individual stats, but Wilt dominated that era. But still, nonetheless, one of the greatest point guards ever, man. Sheesh, man. On to number 15.
Looking for Rose. Wade denies it. Into Solomons with 10. With 8. With 6.
Not a good matchup right here for the Heat.
Solomons. Wade with a steal. With 2. Wade puts it up for the win.
Yeah, baby!
He did it! He did it! Dwayne Wade with the steal and the game winner.
Do you believe that?
Incredible. Look at this.
Watch this again. He's looking up at the clock. That is a 3. They put 3 up there. He's looking at the clock. Obviously beats the buzzer and the light. He runs over to share it with the fans. Oh my, we are witnessing one of the great players to ever play in this league. And man, I hope it lasts for another 7, 8.
Now we got Dwayne Wade. You feel me? Drafted in the 5th overall pick in the 03 draft, man. What can I say about this guy, man? 13-time All-Star, 8-time All-NBA, 3-time All-Defensive team, 2008 scoring champ, 3-time NBA champ, 1-time Finals MVP, and 2009 All-Star MVP. Only thing I would say that would have helped him significantly winning was if he won an MVP. Had he won an MVP, man, I don't know. I look at Dwayne Wade a little different, man. I think I'd look at him even more of a light. But I still have a lot of respect for this guy. He's up here because that 06 Finals run he had, crazy. He has 3 total championships, 1 Finals MVP. Taught LeBron how to win. Really think about it, bro. He made LeBron a winner, bro. You think, like, no cap. It is what it is, bro. And, yeah, he has the championships for me is what passed him over Oscar. And the fact that when he won the championship, it also counts for the fact that he was the finals MVP and the best player on the team. Oscar was not. It was Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. But, yeah. That's going to do all for the Flash, Dwayne Wade. It sucks that his knees get up on him so early in his career. He only had like 7 good years, and then his knees pretty much gave out. Kind of sucks, but it is what it is, man. When LeBron came, his knees were pretty much done. It is what it is, but yeah, that's gonna do all for the Flash, man. Let's get into number 14, man.
Slow motion coverage today, Rod, provided by Nisos Video.
All right, the doctor's ready. This time, no balance. Watch him take off. Take that right in your face.
That's his best stuff. Julius Erving.
A great move. The ambassador of goodwill in the NBA. Perhaps the best in that category. He has certainly been just super for the NBA. Great move. Julius Erving. What spring?
Well, Julius didn't take...
Drafted in 1972 by the Milwaukee Bucks with the 12th overall pick in the first round of the ABA draft. Julius Erving went, man. It's Julius Erving. So in a 16-year career, 16-time NBA All-Star, which is very impressive, making an All-Star every single one of your years of your career. Two-time All-Star Game MVP, 7-time All-NBA, 4 times NBA MVP, and a 1-time NBA champion. NBA, bro, that's tough. The crazy thing is, Julius Erving will probably be close in the top 10. Like, if I would count ABA stats. Even though ABA is not NBA, I get that. Like, what he did in the ABA was crazy, too. You could add 5 All-NBAs, add a couple of championships, add All-Star appearances. Julius Erving was that guy, though. Julius Erving was that guy. One of the greatest dunkers ever, man. One of the most influential players ever, man. But without further ado, man, let's get into number 13.
Dallas with Sean Marion on him, their best defender. We'll see how the Thunder play it.
Cephalosha will throw in. Here is Durant for the win! Kevin Durant has won it at the buzzer! What a sensational play and shot by Kevin Durant. He knew he had time to catch, square up Dirk Nowitzki, the big man on the ball, to take away the pass to the deep corner. They throw it back towards the top of the circle. That is not an easy shot. It's well behind the three-point line. But when you're 6'10", with long arms, and you've got that elevation, and you're a big-time player like he is, that's how you win games at the buzzer.
Man, we got one of the greatest scorers of all time here, number 13, man. Kevin Durant. Feel me? You know what I'm saying? Still one of the active players, man. 11-time All-Star, 2-time NBA champ, 2-time Final MVP, 4-time scoring champ, 9-time All-NBA, 1-time MVP, man. The most skilled scorer and the greatest scorer of all time is Mr. Kevin Durant right here, in my opinion. That's in my opinion. Y'all can think what y'all want. Yeah, man, that's why I have him so high up here, man. And he's one of the greatest, man. One of the just skill, accolade, all of that. You got it with him. And the thing is, he's still playing. The Nets are most likely going to win the championship this year. Another finals MVP probably votes him. I don't know if it can vote him past Curry, but it should get damn close, bro. OKC took him in the 2007 with the second overall pick. Career averages of 27-7-4. Even this year, he's 27-7, but on 60% shooting, which is crazy. But if we add a little more context, he is only played half the season, but still one of the greatest shooters of all time, the best player in the NBA currently, and one of the greatest NBA players of all time. Yeah, one of the greatest NBA players of all time. The best scorer, a great defender at that. And yeah, man, that's gonna do all for number 13, Kevin Durant. Now, let's get into number 12. Pow!
They do have a timeout. Decide not to use it. Curry, way downtown. Bang! Bang! Oh, what a shot from Curry! With 0.6 of a second remaining. The brilliant shooting of Stephen Curry continues. And he ties the NBA record with his 12th three-pointer of the game.
Drafted with the 7th pick in the 2009 NBA draft, the Golden State Warriors took Stephen Curry. In his 12 NBA seasons, man is the 7-time All-Star, 6-time All-NBA, 2-time NBA MVP, 2-time scoring champ, 3 times finals champ, and the first unanimous MVP. Back-to-back MVP as well. One of the 4 guys is the third out of the 4 guys that can still add to their accomplishments. I believe a Finals MVP and maybe another, obviously a Finals ring if you win Finals MVP. A Finals win and the Finals MVP probably puts him out. It'll put him ahead of Magic for me as for his greatest all-time point guard. It would definitely bump Steph Curry into the top 10. I barely have him outside the top 10, but a Finals MVP and the Finals championship would Finals MVP is really the only thing that he's missing from his resume. But he has the All-NBA, first team, second team, everything, bro. Everything you could think of. The greatest shooter of all time. In my opinion, the most influential player of all time. You can go Allen Iverson. You can go Michael Jordan because the way he popularized basketball. You can go Kobe with the mob mentality. But I'm going Curry, man. Anytime I see you guys jack up a 3, I see Trae Young. I see anybody, like any of these shooters jacking up 3s from 30 feet. I think, oh, damn, that's Steph Curry. That's Steph Curry right there. Nigga, you try to be like Curry. Damian Lillard, Curry's son, literally. But I have him over Durant, specifically because Durant had to come to him to win a championship. Curry didn't go to the Thunder. Durant came to the Warriors. There's a reason for that. Even though they lost 2016, Curry won one in 2015. Curry got one himself. And he has one more ring than Durant, but still, he got himself, bro. He didn't need Durant. And yeah, this year, amazing year. Nobody averaged 32 points a game. Career averages of 24, 5, 4. But yeah, man, barely made outside my top 10. One more Finals MVP and he's in there. But without further ado, man, let's get into number 11. That was the greatest shooter of all time, Steph Curry.
So all 14, it appears, are going to see action tonight. Now, you know, we're setting a pick for JoJo White.
Chamberlain clears the bar at 6 feet 6 inches.
And the final person of this episode or video, part 1, Will Chamberlain. Will the still Chamberlain, bro. Career averages of 30 and 22. Highest career tied with Michael Jordan for the highest career average points of all time. What more can I say, man? 4-time NBA MVP, 2-time NBA champ, 11-time rebounding leader, 7-time scoring champ, rookie of the year, 10-time All-NBA, 2-time All-Defensive First Team, 30-time All-Star, even an All-Star Game MVP, and an assist leader at center. That's insane. Will would be higher, but the person I have above him consistently just beat on him, bro. And I just take head-to-head matchups. You know, you gotta also, that's also another factor you gotta factor in when you're talking about these all-time greats, man. How do they stack up against one another? And that's Will he had amazing stats, but he wasn't a great winner. He won 2 championships, but it could have been more. But he wasn't a great teammate. He kind of got his own stuff. He averaged 50 points for a season and then 45 the next year. I mean, the guy was not passing a lot, even though he did win an assist title. He wasn't really, he got his teammate involved a little bit, but he wasn't a great teammate. Wasn't really, work ethic wasn't all the way there. He just gifted God-given abilities, bro. A 7-foot that can jump like he can. Just God-given, bro. But yeah, it's Will Chamberlain. It's number 11. But that's gonna do it for the video, man. The next part of this video is gonna be the top 10, bro. Y'all gonna want to see this, man. As always, man, if you like what you see, man, make sure to like, share, subscribe if you're new. And hit that subscribe button, hit like, and hit that subscribe button if you want to see part 2. Ooh.
Iguodala to Curry, back to Iguodala, up for the layup. Oh, blocked by James. LeBron James with the
Raja Bell will be aware of that. They give it back to Ginobili. Nash all over him. O'Neal with the help. Takes it to the basket. Duncan, a three-pointer. Puts it up. It's good. Tim Duncan from three-point land ties the game.
Sellers will inbound. Sellers has Jordan. Jordan with 2 seconds to go. Puts it up and scores at the buzzer. Michael Jordan has won it.
Artest looking, gets it to Bryant. Bryant dribbling, has to put it up at the buzzer. Banks it in! He banks in the three! And the
by Dennis Johnson.
And Byron Scott is in the ball game now. 5 seconds to go. Matches with a hook shot. Scores with 2. And the Celtics trail by 1 with